Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is shameful that we are here today during a time of great mourning in the great Denmark, with our Prince Hamlet and King Claudius and Queen Gertrude now dead. Our country has no true noble blood to rule her. Unfortunately, due to the unfortunate timing of the deaths of the king and queen, Prince Fortinbras of Norway was able to take control of the throne. This prince has no right to the throne and was able to gain control only through recurrence rather than law. Yes, a nobleman should hold the throne, and yes, with no remaining royal blood in Denmark, we are left wringing our hands in the most unusual circumstance. I am here today to urge you to look beyond nobility and rights, look past blood, and look past titles. I wish to bring to your attention this man, Horatio, a true friend to our late Prince Hamlet. Horatio has been a friend of the royal family for all of his life, and has earned the trust of Denmark. Through the sorrow and pain, Horatio was the true voice of reason to his friend Hamlet. It is Horatio who stayed with Hamlet through his early years and stayed true to him after the death of Hamlet's father, the king, when the prince was in a state of deep mourning. Following the death of his father, our late prince began showing signs of depression and anxiety, which led him to take actions that changed the fates of those around him. Hamlet was visited by the ghost of his late father, who had come to him, letting him know that Claudius, the late king's brother, has been murdered him by poison. Unfortunately, Queen Gertrude married Claudius following the death of her husband. The new king had no righteous place on the throne. Bitterly hateful of his mother's new lover, Hamlet was intent on ridding Denmark of Claudius and making him pay for the act of treason. Following a terrible chain of events, Hamlet stabbed Claudius and poured a poisoned drink down his throat. Then, as Claudius died, Hamlet told him, "Hear thou incestuous, murderous, damned Dane, drink of this potion. Is thy union here? Follow my mother." Hamlet did not want a man who was undeserving of the throne to sit upon it. Hamlet was stabbed during the same event and died true to his injuries. Before his death, he told Horatio to go on and make sure that people heard the truth about what had happened. Horatio is one person who has the true knowledge of what the royal family suffered through and is the most wise leader that can lead us with that knowledge. Horatio also saw the ghost of the king and confirms that Hamlet was not mad at all. Hamlet was simply pushed to limits that he could not reason with any longer. And now, with Hamlet gone and no one left to rule the country, it is Denmark's own Horatio who is the only man left to lead it. Horatio is a man of true character and strength, and the one man who is capable of leading this country back to greatness. He is not born of royal blood, nor does he hold any titles, but he is the descendant of Denmark who's tried to keep its proper leader alive. Our dear Hamlet, it was Horatio who, out of duty and loyalty to the prince, thought to die with Hamlet, as he could not bear living in Denmark under another king. But he is no slave to passion and reckless thoughts. He is a level-headed man whose duty to Denmark drive him. Allow a son of Denmark to lead us, rid us of Fortinbras, a leader, an outsider who has no knowledge or love for Denmark or its history. Watch Horatio become our new king and lead us to victory.